New year, new Bachelor. The new season of the hit ABC show premiered last night on KGUN-TV, and it got steamy right from the start. Leslie from 106.3 The Groove, my favorite Bachelor gossip girl, is here to dish on what went down with Mr. Nick.
Well, okay, yes. Now, Nick is controversial. According to Chris Harrison last night, the most controversial Bachelor in history. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I know people love or hate him. I know you're kind of with him right now.
I'm not sure.
Catch people up a little bit, he was originally on Andy's season. She dumped him. He was the runner-up.
Yep.
Gets dumped. Comes back on Caitlin's season to do it all over again. Again, runner-up, gets dumped on twice on national TV. And then he went on Bachelor in Paradise.
That's where I saw him.
And I think a lot of people who thought he was kind of fake and arrogant on the other two seasons saw him and thought, well, he actually was himself.
Yeah.
He seemed really genuine and sweet, and the girls all liked him. So I think he has more people rooting for him. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like him.
Yeah, like one of the girls last night said, my friends hate you.
I know. They think you're a...
Yeah.
But he said he will never give up on love, which I thought was sweet. So we get to meet 30 women.
30 new ladies.
Wow. And I got to say, some of the entrances were funny. There was a girl, she's a dolphin trainer. She's obsessed with dolphins. We're calling her Dolphin Girl.
Dolphin Girl, I don't know her real name.
She came dressed as a shark, though, and all night long was like, no, it's a dolphin.
Yeah.
It's obviously a shark, okay? But she made him laugh the entire night. And then there was a girl who came on a camel, and of course had a joke about a hump, and was like, really?
There's a very sexual innuendo in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the drama, though, actually starts when we meet Liz from Vegas.
Yes.
Who Nick knows. They actually hooked up about a year ago at Jade Tanner's wedding.
Yes.
He asked for her phone number afterwards, and she said no.
Yes.
So yet she's on The Bachelor, and he recognized her, but she didn't say anything, so he thought that was a little weird. Later on in the show, they talk, and he goes, why is it you're on here now, but yet you could have contacted me these 9 months?
Well, when I wasn't The Bachelor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He does keep her around, though, so he was intrigued enough by her.
Yeah.
There was that. And then we already have the villain of the season.
I knew it from the moment they brought her on screen she was going to be the villain.
Well, her name is Corinne. She says she's a business owner. Her family owns some multi-million-dollar company that her dad's going to give to her. She has a nanny. She's 23.
I'm going to tell you all the truth. I rewound my DVR to make sure I heard what she said. I said, did she just say nanny? Yeah, her nanny just brought her some cucumbers. Villain.
Oh, yeah.
I already knew it.
She already has said she goes after what she wants, and she gets her way pretty much all the time. And sure enough, they're one-on-one. They start talking. She wanted to kiss him. They got interrupted. That's not going to stop her. She goes and interrupts someone else.
Yep.
Goes up to Nick and says, I didn't get to do something with you before, and starts making out with him. A lot of the other girls see right away. Yeah. That just flags up. That's strike one against her.
Well, you know what? I do like that Nick said, I was a little uncomfortable with that.
Yes, I'm glad he said that.
Whoa, pump your brakes a little bit, girl. But we see...
Oh, she's, this
is going to be the tip of the iceberg.
She says, I'm going to go sleep with him tonight.
Yes.
You know, in a future episode. I think she will go far. I don't think she'll make it to hometown dates. Some of the other women I think that we should watch for, good. I love Rachel. She's an attorney from Dallas. She got the first impression rose.
She got the rose.
I think she's going to go far. I've heard things that if she doesn't make it all the way, she could be the next Bachelorette.
Whoa.
There's been rumors about that already if she doesn't make it.
Yeah.
I like her. I like Raven, who's the sweet girl from the small southern town. We also have Vanessa, who's the Italian girl, I believe from Toronto possibly. Yeah. And I really liked Danielle, who's the neonatal nurse.
A lot of people like her.
Yes, she is definitely one that I think could go far, but I almost wonder if she's too sweet for Nick. Nick seems to want a very strong woman that can keep him in his place, and I'm curious if that'll work out.
Can I tell you, when they were going, they were going through all the ladies and doing their backgrounds, it really made me wonder, like, what am I doing with my life? Because there's ladies here that are like helping special ed children that speak 4 languages.
Vanessa is the special ed.
What am I doing with my life? Man,
I know.
I cannot be on The Bachelor.
I do think that there is going to be, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Liz and him.
Yeah.
Because they do have a connection already. He was intrigued with her enough that they slept together on the night of the wedding. So I am very curious about that.
Yes.
And I think the clause will come out. Right now, the girls don't know.
Yeah.
But of course, what does she do in the future episodes? She tells one of the other girls. So of course, it's all going to come out. And
of course.
Tears. Speaking of tears, I predicted at least 3 women last night would be crying.
Yeah.
It was actually 4.
Oh, you were so close.
I was so close, and that was the first episode.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. They've really they've teased that maybe he gets rejected at the end, and I think that's just because that's his pattern. So we don't know though exactly where that goes, but I'm interested to see.
You know, it's funny because I've said, you know, we've done these recaps for a couple of seasons, but I said my poor husband is, you know, required to now watch The Bachelor with me, and he was out of the room for the beginning of it and came in, and he's like, you know, well, what's going on? He kind of wants to be caught up, and I said 3 women have already cried. They're already crying. It's already too much for them. And one of them was a cheerleader, like a basketball cheerleader.
Yes.
And she said, I'm always used to being the one that's chased. I've never had to chase somebody, and it really got to her. And I said, whoa, well, night 1, that's, you know, not going to be great. But, and to be honest, the girls that didn't get roses and had to go home, I don't remember their names.
I knew Lauren and Brianna only because they mentioned them at the end.
Yes.
There's 2 girls. I have no idea what their names are. I even wrote that. I'm like, 2 of the girls don't know their names.
That may be why they did not get roses.
Right.
They were not memorable enough for Nick.
I have to say, though, in the beginning of the episode, it's really cute. He has 9 other siblings, Nick does.
Yeah.
One of his youngest sister, I think she's like 13.
Yes.
She gave him some really good advice. She said, look the girls in the eye, be open, and, you know, let your thoughts out. And he mumbles. I thought that was really cute of her to do it. I'm like, yes, yes, and yes.
Listen to her, 13-year-old. She's wise beyond her years. Really quick, Leslie, before we wrap up this first night, we have a place where we can go to kind of do like a fantasy thing.
It is, the fantasy brackets.
Yes.
I've already filled out. You have till the 16th to fill out who the final 4 will for hometown dates and who the final rows will go to. You can go to our website. It's on your website and fill it out. There's lots of great prizes you can win.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna fill mine out. I'm not gonna fill it out yet because I'm still not sure everyone's name.
Right.
I'm getting there. Next Monday. We'll do this again on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Fill it out. All right, you guys, you could watch a new episode of The Bachelor every Monday right here on KGUN-9, and then tune in on Tuesdays to get a lovely recap. You can also read Leslie's Bachelor blog on 1063thegroove.com.